Hello. Now, a head start to spring means brightening up your home, and design expert Chet Pourciau, our favorite guy, has some common painting pitfalls to avoid when painting your home, your space. Welcome. Love having you.
Thank you. I love being here.
Of course. So what do we have?
So spring is coming up, guys, and you know, a lot of people are going to want to kind of touch up the paint at their house. So I have 7 painting tips and techniques that you might want to use that's going to help you save money, but also help you make sure you get your paint right.
Okay.
So the first thing is that be sure if you are painting and you have part of your skin exposed, paint can sometimes be hard to come off. So what you can do is you can spray olive oil, spray this on your skin, and if your paint gets on your skin, it'll help to get it off a lot faster than if you didn't have any coating of your skin on
Okay, so could we say we didn't have the spray? Could we just use like the olive oil and like rub it on our
Absolutely.
skin?
It's basically the same thing. This is just easier. It's kind of like, you know, suntan lotion.
Okay.
So this is a great thing. You know, a lot of times paint can have a very strong smell to it. And if you have kids or if you have allergies, if you have an older parent or person living with you, you want to be sure that you are not using that strong smell. So you can put a little lemon or vanilla extract into the paint, and this will actually help get rid of the smell of the paint. Oh. So you know how sometimes paint has a strong odor? Just put a little tablespoon or teaspoon of this, and this will help to kill the smell.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I know. If you are looking to paint metal surfaces, the one thing you want to do is you want to clean that surface, and the best way to do that is with a sponge and vinegar. It's a great way to clean the surface, and also helps to help the paint stick to the metal surface a lot better by using vinegar and a sponge. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Go ahead. You got a question?
No, these are just some great tips.
Yeah. And so if you're going to paint, this is one of the paint things that a lot of painters do. You definitely don't want to paint directly out of the can. You want to pour your paint into a quart size or some mixing bowl or mixing container. And another trick is that you want to put a rubber band on around it, because whenever you are dipping your paintbrush into the paint, you just basically take your paintbrush and you rub it along the rubber band, and this helps to get rid of any exposed paint or extra paint so that you're not making a mess. And guys, make sure if you're using paint or if you're painting on your own that you're using a really good paintbrush. These sponge paintbrushes are great for touching up, but if you're going to be painting a wall, this is not appropriate thing to use.
This is going to take a long time.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to work, and you're going to get aggravated.
Yeah.
So this is one thing that Susan and I was talking about before we went on the air. So you're looking to, I wouldn't say paint your walls, but if you want to do an accent wall, or if you want to touch up or try painting furniture, and you just have white paint at home, and you want to add a color, this is one of the craziest things I heard. You can use some powdered drink like Kool-Aid or something like that, pour it into the paint, and it will come out the same color as whatever the fruit punch powder mix. Just might tell you how strong this stuff is, right?
That's scary.
Yeah. So I thought that was very interesting. So if you want to clean up paint, if you spill it on carpet, what you do is you take a sponge and you get up as much as you can. Then you coat your carpet with flour. You let it set for a little while, and then you vacuum it up, and the paint should come right up.
So just sprinkle some powder.
No, flour.
Sorry. Flour.
Flour right on the spill, and the paint should come right up.
Okay. So, and very quickly before we get to our question, what is the oil for?
It's if you want to clean your hands after.
Okay.
Kind of the same thing that kind of goes with this, but if you're looking to clean your hands after you paint and you get paint on your hands, this is the great way to do it. Okay,
great. Now, really quickly, we have our viewer question. So, this says, how do you know what paint color is right for you? Okay,
that's a great question.
You don't want to get stuck with a color that you absolutely hate and it's like, I regret and have to do it all over again.
So picking a paint color is kind of like picking the clothes that you like, the colors of clothes that you like. You have to be sure that you're going to wear it and you want to be able to live in it. So when you're picking a paint color, go to a paint store, look at all these paint colors, and then find the paint color that makes you happy, that's going to work best for you in your environment. So if you know that you don't like dark colors, stick to more lighter colors. And painting is like a personal thing, so it's all about how you feel, how it's going to make you feel, because you have to live in this house, and you want to be sure that in the space that you're living in, you're going to want to look at these paint colors over and over again. So it really is a personal preference to make sure that you're looking for the paint color or the paint color that you chose is going to fit your lifestyle, your personality, and your mood. Because paint colors can really change your mood, so you want to be sure that you're picking something that's going to make you feel good.
And happy.
And happy,
exactly. All right, thank you so much, Ed.
You're welcome.
Great tips. And keep it here, because coming up next, you'll have another look at your morning drive with moi, and plus a Gulf Coast ride that benefits our wounded vets. That's still ahead.